I just found this top 10 scariest movies of all time.
Okay, are you guys ready for this? This is gonna be scary. And welcome back to another most amazing top 10 video. Let me ask you this, what is your biggest fear or what is your all-time scariest movie? Also, what top 10 do you want to see next? So this is the top 10 scariest movies of all time. Getting right into number 10, we have The Ring. This is a Japanese horror film and it came out in 2002, and it's about a journalist investigating a mystery videotape which seems to cause the death of anyone within a week of viewing it. Usually the people who watch the videotape gets a creepy little girl's phone call that says 7 days. What makes the movie even more scarier is this character right here. This little girl is crawling right out of a TV. Imagine seeing this in real life, and it's kind of hard to tell if it's like a woman or just a really bad aged little girl. Or maybe the little girl's just having one heck of a bad day. On to number 9, we have The Blair Witch Project. This is one of the scariest movies from the 90s. The movie is about 3 student filmmakers disappear into the woods while shooting a documentary. Well, a year later, their footage was found. There was a whole lot of screaming and darkness in the movie. The Rolling Stones said this movie is very scary. The students were researching about a local guy, Rustin Pear, who kidnapped 7 young children and he brought them to his house where he tortured them and killed them. The budget for the movie is one of the lowest budgets ever at $22,500. But it made it very successful at the box office, bringing home $248 million. What is more scarier than the Blair Witch Project? Well, in at number 8, we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What makes it even more scary is the movie was inspired by a true story. And there was many remakes of the movie. The one that came out in 1974 was so violent and so scary that several countries banned this movie. The remake of the movie is in 2003 by Michael Bay. It's about 5 young adults on their way to a concert where they randomly saw a hitchhiker and they stopped to pick her up. And the hitchhiker randomly pulls out a gun and shoots herself right in the head after saying something about a very bad man. After freaking out, these 5 young adults, they try to go to a police station to report this. But a series of terrifying events followed when they try to find help at this random house. Alright, now at number, we have Paranormal Activity. Wait, what was that? This is another low-budgeted movie that made hundreds of millions of dollars at the box office. The movie was so scary and so popular that every year after they made a new one. It was also recently announced that they're coming out with a new one this year, 2015. The name of the movie is going to be called The Ghost Dimension. So the movie we're talking about here is the original one, about a young couple. They moved into a suburban home, and Katie felt like something wasn't right at nighttime, like something was going on. So Micah decides to film her sleep. The camera manages to capture multiple supernatural phenomena. There was lots of noise and flickering lights. Katie was even dragged from her bed. What makes this whole thing even scarier is the fact that what if this actually happens in real life? Have you guys ever taken your camera and filmed yourself sleeping? I know I haven't because I'm way too scared. Moving on to Psycho, and this comes in at number 6. This is the oldest movie on the list. The original one came out in 1960, and that was directed by Alfred Hitchcock. Since then, there's been many remakes, but the most popular one came out in 1999, and it was directed by Gus Van Sant. The movie is about a young female who is on her way to see her boyfriend. Well, she checks in to Bates Motel, which turns out to be a place with many horrifying secrets. She gets murdered, and now her sister and her boyfriend are trying to look for her, and they want to find out what happened. Okay, so The Shining creeps in to number 5. Let me tell you what it's about. A family heads to an isolated hotel for the winter, where an evil and spiritual presence influences the father into violence, with his son being able to see horrifying things from the past and future. I mean, check out this picture right here. This is just blood everywhere, but this is what the little boy sees throughout the movie. This is probably from like a mass murder that happened at the hotel many years ago. So most of the movie is about the little boy and his mother running away for safety from his father, who is trying to kill them. The father was played by Jack Nicholson. In at number 4, we have Amityville Horror. The 2005 version was played by Ryan Reynolds. house. So they move into this large house where a mass murder was committed, and they start to experience manifestations which drive them away. It was said to be that the son was charged with the slayings. This was based on a true story. One of the scenes of the movie is the couple's daughter was caught talking to an imaginary someone, and the mother asked, "Oh, who are you talking to?" And the little girl said, "The girl in the closet, Jody." So Jody is this little girl who's imaginary in the closet, but then again, this is a horror movie and Jody is not imaginary. It flashes to Jody and it turned out to be a real person. Okay, so what's creepier than a little girl is a creepy doll. And I'm talking about the movie Annabelle. Holy crap, what just happened? And this comes in as a prequel. In the movie, the husband thinks he has found the perfect gift for his pregnant. So Annabelle was turned into a conduit for the darkest evil ever imagined. In at number 2, this is just getting scarier and scarier, but we're talking about The Conjuring. The movie occurs in 1970, where paranormal investigators and demonologists are summoned to a house that is believed to be haunted. The family that lives there have 5 daughters. Throughout the movie, there are many supernatural presence that has made itself known. Most of the movie occurs in the dark. The demonologist was able to see dead things throughout the movie, including this person right here who is hanging right behind one of the main characters that he doesn't see. This movie was directed from the people from Saw and Insidious. You guys have finally made it here, and it is time to reveal the number 1. So the number 1 scariest movie of all time, you guys probably guessed it, The Exorcist. Doesn't get scarier than this. It really doesn't. The movie trailer alone is very daunting. This is one of the most profitable horror movies of all time ever made. It's about a young girl, Regan, who starts acting off. She started levitating and speaking tongue. Her mom was so worried she went and got medical help, but nothing or no one was gonna help her. So this is when she seeked out to a priest because she thinks her little girl might be seized by the devil. The priest performs an exorcism, and these pictures you're looking at is what the little girl has turned into. After watching this movie, you probably won't be sleeping for days, weeks. Just take off the ear. Check out this picture. This girl is floating down the stairs. Or how about this one right here? Her head is on backwards. I mean, is this real life right now? What would you guys do if you saw that? Well, there you guys have it. That was the top 10 scariest movies of all time. Let me know what you guys thought was at number 1. Or is there any movies on the list that shouldn't have made... I mean, this little girl is coming out of the TV screen. How is this even possible? God damn! I'm a little bit scared to end this video right now, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys liked it, don't forget to subscribe. Share this video around with your friends. Probably not with grandma because this is way too scary. I probably wouldn't share it with mom either. Sister, brother can probably handle it. Father can probably handle it. Pops probably won't know what's happening. But I'll see you guys in my next top 10. Don't forget to tell me what top 10 you want to see next.
Yeah. They don't understand the severity. Emily thinks that, oh, Jack and Mom are gonna, or Richard's dad versus Mom are gonna drive all the way down to fucking Pennsylvania. That they were gonna drive down to Pennsylvania for Christmas. And that maybe they should go to Ben's house too. Maybe they should just go to Ben's, and that's in Virginia. When her mom had to bring car shit, and I don't think it's a great idea. And she had a heart attack, and so we don't come to the hospital, we don't have any of her records. Why aren't you guys thinking that this is a serious age issue? Like, it's not like you're acting serious. And then every time she talks to Emily, the girls have like one more new present that they want. And it's like, you haven't even asked me.
There you got the top 10.